This is Maui, and I just met Maui, and Maui's in his second home. He belonged to an older couple that really struggled to deal with his exuberance. He's just over a year, and he doesn't have a lot of skills, and he's really strong. Maui missed out on a lot of that foundation puppy training, so now it's time to take an older dog and give him those basics that he missed when he was a puppy. In today's video, I'm going to show you the first 3 things that I'm going to teach Maui to help him to be successful in his new home, and you can use with your rehome dog. I'm Steve, this is Maui. Welcome back to McCann Dogs. Good boy, buddy. First thing I want to do with any new dog I see, whether it's a young dog or an older dog, is make sure I can try and have control of the dog. And that's as simple as having a leash on the dog. Now, you'll also notice I've got this leash gathered up. I'm not holding it at the end of the 6-foot leash and having him pull me everywhere. I want to be able to keep him within about arm's reach so that I can start to teach him things. And now that he's on a leash, I need to teach him that I'm valuable. Now, I figured out pretty quickly that Maui likes food, and you need to pick the reward that's going to be motivating for your dog. It might be pet, it might be praise, it might be a toy, but for him, I've got some delicious chicken wieners and some cheese cut up here. And all I want him to do, first of all, is understand how to take food from my hand. And you can see, he doesn't even know how to do that at this point. So I'm going to be a little patient with him because he's in a bit of a new place. I'm going to get those treats out. Yes, good boy. Excellent, good boy. And I'm just going to let him learn to take treats respectfully from my hand. There's a guy. Good job. Hooray. What a good puppy dog. Excellent job. Very nice. Once he knows I have food and he understands that it's okay to take them from me, I'm simply going to teach him to follow my hand with the food. So I might lure him across here one step at a time, and I can reward him for simply moving with me on a loose leash. Good boy, buddy. I'll move him across my body. Yes, good boy. Excellent. Maybe take a few steps back. Yes, good boy. I'm teaching him that I have value and that paying attention to me is a really, really good thing. I found a currency that I can build on with Maui to start to teach him some skills. So apparently this dog knows his name's Maui, and you know, it's important that we understand, does he actually know his name? Okay, buddy. Okay, go see that guy. Go ahead. I'm gonna let him go see Rob here. We're gonna see what happens. Maui! Maui! Apparently doesn't know his name, so what do we do now? Well, the first step is to go and gain control of Maui. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do now that Maui's figured out that I'm a pretty interesting guy to him because I got these great treats, I'm going to start to teach him his name. I don't know if he knows his name, or maybe you've got a rehome dog that you've renamed. It's important we teach them how to respond to their name. The first step is teaching him that there's value for his name. So I've got these great treats here. All I'm going to do is say his name in an excited fashion and then immediately feed him. Hey, buddy, what's this? Good. Maui. Yes, good boy. Good job, good. Maui. Yes, good. Maui. Yes, good boy. Hooray. Maui. Yes, good boy. He's starting to think, wait a minute, this sound that I hear means really good things are coming. I've spent some time building value for his name. I've said name and fed and name and fed and name and fed. Now I'm going to help him to learn how to respond to his name. And that's just not calling his name and seeing what happens. I'm going to let him look away from me like he is right now. I'm going to say his name, and then 1 second later I'm going to put that food on his nose and I'm going to get his attention. And once I do, I'm going to yes, and I'm going to back away and praise and let him know. So here's your name, here's what to do, here's what you get for doing it. Okay? Maui. Yes, good boy, hooray, excellent, good job. Now, I want to talk about that right there. He's really distracted in this new place. I don't want to call his name over and over and over. I had to be a little bit patient and work that food to ensure he responds. Now, let's see if we can do it again, buddy. Hi, bud. Good. So I'm going to wait till he looks away. Maui. Yes, good boy, excellent, good job. Maui. Yay, good boy, what a good puppy dog. Again, this is all about building a foundation that says, here's your name, here's what to do, and here's the rewards that come for doing it. I've done some training now to teach Maui what his name is, to teach him that there's value for it. Now, I'm going to bring my little distraction back. That's Rob. And I'm going to use him now to proof through hearing his name, showing him what to do, and rewarding him. Now, again, this isn't just letting him run free and jump all over Rob again. I think Rob's had enough of that for today. And I'm also going to start at a distance. And you remember we referenced a training target in some of our other videos. Well, Rob is on the outside of that target, and I'm going to stay on this side of that target so that we can be successful. So I'm going to get my treats out. I'm going to have them ready to go. I've got my leash gathered up so that I can ensure Maui does respond. Okay. I'm going to let him look at Rob. Okay. Maui. Yes, good boy. Excellent. Good job. I'm calling his name one time and then making it happen. Maui. Yes, good boy. Excellent. Good. Now that I've had a little success far away, I'm going to see if I can move a little bit closer. Good boy. Maui. Yes, good boy. Excellent job. What a good puppy dog. We'll see if we can go closer again. Oh, but good. Good job. I know it's hard. Maui. Yeah, good boy. Excellent. So I got within 3 feet of Rob and was able to show Maui how to respond to his name. This is not going to be testing though. I'm not now going to let him jump all over Rob and see what happens. I'm going to spend time teaching these steps over and over and over to help me right. The next skill I'm going to teach him is I'm going to teach him what to do instead of running at people, instead of jumping at them, instead of barking and doing all those things. I want to be able to say, here's what I want you to do instead, buddy. And Rob is just here off screen, and you can see that Maui's pretty darn excited. Now, he's offered a sit, which is a good guy. I'm going to praise that, but I'm actually going to be a little bit more specific. I'm going to bring him right to my side. I'm going to tuck him in a sit. Good boy. Excellent job. Good. I'm going to put some slack back in the leash and allow him to make that choice. Yes, good. And as long as he maintains position on a loose leash, I'm going to reward him. I dropped that treat there, buddy. Good. Right here. Good. Yes. Excellent boy. Very nice. Good. Yes, and I'm going to reward him often with Rob standing there. Excellent job. Very nice. Now, with a new dog, I want you to coach the people around you. Use your family members to teach them, because Rob can now come a little closer. And this is where it gets hard for Maui, because he's such a social guy. Now, Rob's being really smart because he's coming in fairly slowly. But Rob, I want you to just walk right in. Good sit. Good boy. Excellent. Now, Maui's gotten up, but because I've got my leash gathered up and I've got some great control, I'm just going to tuck him right back into that sit really quickly. And I'm just going to ask Rob to take one step back. Now it's my job to help Maui. I'm going to reward him a little more frequently as Rob comes in to make sitting more value than getting up and going to Rob. So he's sitting now. I'm going to get some great treats out. He is on a, whoopsie buddy, come on, get in a sit. Excellent job. I'm going to make sure he's on a loose leash. I don't want to hold him in a sit. I want him to make that choice. Yes, good sit. Rob, come on back in. Good, yes, good sit. Excellent, yes, good sit. What a good puppy dog. Hooray, good boy. Now, Rob's standing here. Rob's super exciting in his own right, but to Maui, this reward, yes, good boy, is the most important thing. Excellent boy, good job. There's slack in my leash, and then Rob can move away again. Good job, good. Now, if that all goes well, here's what I want you to do. Rob's going to come back in, and as long as Maui's able to still hold that sit on a loose leash, he's simply going to reach down and give him a little pet, because I want Maui to learn the only way he meets new people if he's sitting at my side. So Rob's going to come back in. Sit, bud. Good sit. So he got up. Whoops. I'm going to shift him right back. Go back here, bud. Sit. Good sit. Excellent job. Yes, good boy. Now I'm going to get some rewards here. Excellent boy. Very nice. Rob can reach down and give him a pet. Yes, good boy. What a good puppy dog. Yes, good. Excellent job. Very nice. All of a sudden, Maui's starting to develop some manners. You may have also noticed that Maui likes to jump a little bit. And if you want to check out his brother Emmett in this video about jumping, click that card right there. On that note, I'm Instructor Steve. This is Maui. Happy training.